You're my favorite distraction.
Hey Lieben, ich bin Carla Kenia und ihr guckt Daily Business. Neben mir ist Gnash.
That's good.
Und wir sind hier im Warner-Wohnzimmer, wo wir Gnash gleich ein bisschen besser kennenlernen werden. Allerdings nicht auf eine konventionelle Art. Wir machen hier keine klassischen Interviews, sondern Gnash wird gleich ein Regal zusammenbauen. Ich bin froh, dass ich nicht helfen muss, denn I suck at that. You're gonna build a shelf.
I've done
a lot of these with my dad. So
You
I
did?
think, yeah, so, well, this is the kind of thing
All right.
that my dad always would be like, son, come here, I need to teach you how to build this so that you know how to build things when you're alone and old. And I'm like, all right, well, thanks, Dad, appreciate
You
that.
never gotta know red or white Paris lights. We could take a flight tonight.
Okay, so it's not the one that doesn't have the hole in the thing. Oh, see, I almost messed up. There's one that's got a hole in the thing, and there's one that doesn't have a hole in the thing, and they are specifically saying, hole in the thing.
Okay.
So, and it's on the end with the feet that we just did. So the feet end is over here.
All you need, yeah. I'ma come complete you and never ever mistreat you. I won't ever leave you, but I will always.
So, have you ever built anything like really extraordinary, like
Here, I think we can set it down. You have to
with
hold
your
it.
bare hands?
My dad and I in kindergarten, there was a project that was, here you go. There was a project that was 100, you had to do something that represented 100, the number 100, because conceptually to a kindergartner, 100 is a big number. It was like a rod that had ribbing on it so you could screw things on. And then we screwed on groups of 5 washers, or like nuts, I mean the little nut guys. We screwed those on in groups of 5, and then every 10 did a bigger washer, and then every 5 did a smaller washer, so it was kind of like a clock.
Aw,
and
that's
I think,
so sweet.
yeah, and I kept it under my bed just in case anybody ever snuck into my house, because the thing was actually ended up being a very gnarly weapon if you needed to use it. So I've kept it under my bed as a non-lethal weapon, and that's the coolest thing I've ever built.
Thing to you, I could change your life. Fuck it, just might. Champagne sipping and we going all night. I could change your life. I'ma do you right. Tell me that you with it and we gone tonight. I could change your life. Life.
There you go, screwdriver.
Thank you.
Yes, that's what I'm good at. See, that's
Just
what I
handing
think.
things.
Yeah,
Now
just
that's what my dad was always about. He was like, just be my assistant, know what I need next. And that was actually something that ended up benefiting me really well when I started interning and doing assistant work for people and producing for people, is just always keeping in mind what it was that the person was gonna need next.
Yeah.
Because if you always had what they needed next, or what you guessed they were gonna need next, then they didn't have to ask for it, and they appreciate you more.
That's true.
And that's the best kind of assistant you can be, so remember that, kids.
Do you come from a big family? Because you talk about your dad a lot. So
Yeah, I
obviously
love
you
my
guys
dad.
are close.
We're not a big
Like, what's your
family
family
necessarily. We are, we're a nice little tight-knit fam, but I have a little sister who's...
oh, so you're a big protective brother?
I am big protective brother, yeah. And she's just turned 18 and she's starting college now. So
oh, wow.
Yeah, she's at community college and
you know what happens at college?
well, not with her, she has a boyfriend.
Oh, okay.
So she's very mellow, and she's also always been a very mellow, chill, good vibes. And she's actually working for Warner in LA.
Oh.
Yeah, I got her an internship over, well, she got it for herself, I didn't do anything, but she came to me and was like, I applied for an internship at your label, and I was like, really?
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, so it worked out cool.
Thing you don't know you do that makes me feel my feels for you. There's nothing more amazing, nothing feels more unbelievable than when I say I love you and you say to me I love you too. So baby boo, please fall through. Please call me when your plans fall through. You can dance on me with your hands on me when your man's on me.
You haven't released an album yet, right?
No, just a bunch of EPs right now.
Yeah, you have the EPs called was it
You, Me, and Us.
Me, You, and Us, exactly.
Yes.
So what's the story behind those EPs?
So You, Me, and Us was basically something that I came up with as a plan to record what it felt like to go through what I was going through, which was just my first breakup, was all it was. It wasn't like the end of the world, it wasn't anything that was gonna like ruin me forever.
Yeah.
But at the time, of course, that's what it feels like, you know what I mean? It feels like, oh my God, the world's ending.
Yeah.
So I made these EPs because my whole thing was, if I record, wow, this is gonna be so difficult. Maybe we should just start at one end.
Okay.
And then work up.
All right.
So let's get these two right. I got mine, you got yours?
I got it.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Let's screw these in. So then basically I just recorded what I was going through and wrote it down and made songs about it. And I'd never written music really before, besides a couple like little ideas here and there.
Yeah.
So I had this idea to do all of them, and I kind of made a bunch of the songs at one time and then released them over the course of a year and a half.
Yeah.
And you know, there's a bunch of great stuff in there, like You Only Call Me When It's Raining Out and Leave a Message off the first EP. Second EP has songs like Fuck Me Up and Tell Me It's Okay and Feelings Fade.
Yeah.
All these different feelings and all these different things I was going through, and then Us was all duets with people that I connected with, people I thought had dope voices, people I was writing music with. And along the way I made a song called I Hate You, I Love You, which obviously went crazy.
Which is insane, I remember.
Oh, whoops, I dropped the screw.
There you go.
Yeah, so I Hate You, Love You was really big everywhere, obviously, and super awesome. And I found Olivia the same way I was finding everybody to work with, just via SoundCloud and people liking my stuff.
Ooh, oh, 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 don't you know I could write you a song? And it probably go like this and wouldn't take me very long.
Yay, we did it!
Okay.
High five it, yeah!
Sick.
All right, this is the face of two winners, right? One winner actually.
Yeah.
Wir haben es geschafft, Leute. Gnash hat das Regal fast aufgebaut.
We did an okay job. I think it'll stand for
definitely.
Least a year. At least a year.
Ja, nicht zu Hause ausprobieren, ne? Nicht zu Hause ausprobieren. So, das war's. Daily Business mit Carla Kenia hier bei Warner und Gnash. Yes!
I'd love to be a something to you. I'd love to be a something to you.